Rob Stone, 2 damn phones, Babylons can't crack the code. Used to sip out styrofoam, but figured I should stick to dro.
Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Spurse, bringing you guys another video. And in today's video, I will be telling you guys a dream that I had last night. And this is one of the craziest dreams I've ever had. Like, I don't dream too often, but when I do, it's like unrealistic dreams. And it's just crazy. Like, I can never lucid dream, guys. It's like one of my goals in life is to lucid dream. But it hasn't happened yet. Nor sleep paralysis, which is a lot of my friends have had. And it used to be one of my biggest fears, actually. I honestly don't really care for it too much now, but... Alright, guys, so now for the dream. So what happened in this dream is, like... What I'm going to call this dream is Aimbot in real life. That's going to be the title of the video, and it's, like, the title of the dream. So this dream starts off in school. Yes, like, it was in the school year, and pretty much it was the end of the day, right? Okay. So at the end of the day of school, you get all your stuff together and stuff like that, but I dropped my pencil, right? And when I went to go pick it up, there was literally a spider as big as my hand. Like a tarantula-sized, non-tarantula spider. And that is pretty much the best way to describe the spider. But, like, in this dream, I had no fears of the spider, so I kind of just went along with my day like it was like a normal thing to have a spider that big. Obviously, that is not normal at all. Well, not in Wisconsin, at least. So pretty much what happened next, guys, was when my dad came to pick me up. It wasn't even my dad. It was my little 6-year-old brother that came to pick me up, right? And he accidentally ran a red light. So, like, what happened was he was driving on the highway, and, like, you know how as soon as you're going and you're about to pass it, it turns red? That's what happened, but it turned red, like, a couple seconds before it was supposed to or whatever. So he accidentally ran the red light right as a cop was passing us. Like, what are the odds of that? After that happened, the cop did a big old U-E around the red light, and I'm like, oh shit. I knew we were screwed because, like, he was underage. You're not supposed to be driving at that age, and the cop was gonna probably think it was my fault because I'm the older person. And I had no idea if my dad knew he was coming to pick me up. I assumed he did because he didn't and my dad didn't. So pretty much what happened next is a couple cops started chasing us. So, like, they must have actually saw my little brother driving in the seat, because that, I didn't think the cop would see him, but apparently he did. So we had a couple cops chasing us, and then what my brother did was like some GTA 5 crap right here. He swerved right into a semi, or not into the semi, but he made the cop crash into the semi, which is like GTA, because if you turn, the cop turns, and normally in life, like, the cop will not turn. He'll just stop in the street if you're gonna go off-road. But my brother decided to go off-road, and there was a semi right there, so we squeezed right in between the crack, and it was like a really low car, so it was like a car, like an Audi R8. So, it hit the curb, and did not go over the curb. So the cop had time to get over and handcuff us to the car. And while they were like, they didn't put us in the car though. They just had us outside the car. And like, when we crashed into the curb, I didn't feel any pain. I didn't feel any pain at all. So what I did was, like, I kind of like pinched myself a little bit, and like I still didn't feel any pain. So I kind of knew, like, okay, I didn't have any nerve senses right there. I know this sounds like really weird, but this is actually like what happened. So that was pretty much that end of the part of the dream. But then the next day of that dream, my dad was driving me to school, and I was like freaking out, like, Dad, am I gonna get a fine? Am I gonna go to jail? And he's like, no, you won't. And then the cop told me yesterday that I was gonna get a $55,000 fine for my damages, making the cop crashes, not stopping. And then my dad said that I wasn't going to get a $55,000 fine, so I didn't know who to believe, the cop or my dad. Then what happened was I went to school, I told all my buddies about it, and then it skipped again to the end of the day. And that's when I went to the jail with a gun, right? With a gun. I went to the jail with a gun, right? Like, I was, like, angered. I didn't know that this was gonna happen either. So I went to the school with the gun, and whenever I aimed in, it aimed right at the guy. Like Aimbot in Call of Duty. Pretty much that is exactly what happened. I'd aim at the guy, but as soon as I aim in, it'd go right to the guy and shoot, and then he was dead. And then I'd do it again, and I'd get past all the guards, and then I got to the main office. But another thing that happened was they were shooting me, and I wasn't dying. And then all of a sudden, this blue menu popped up on the side of my screen, like an aimbot menu. So I could choose all these cool functions and stuff, and I didn't really mess with it. I was like freaking out, like, what's happening? But then when I got to the main room, I'm like, it's over. To like the guards and the main cops and stuff like this. And then that's where my dream just kind of ended. It just ended, like, right there. Nothing else happened. My dad and brother weren't part of the dream anymore, and that is, like, really it. As soon as I woke up, I'm like, I have to make this a video. So then I fell back asleep, and I have no idea how I remember this, because I have the worst memory ever. But I'm like, this is so sick when I woke up. I also had a couple other dreams last night. They're not too intense, but they're not as crazy. They were also really, like, awkward and weird, like driving up the highway playing Pokemon, but not Pokemon Go, like Pokemon in real life. I don't know what was going through my head. I play Pokemon Go, I'm actually pretty good at it, but I don't know what caused that. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. Peace out, guys. See y'all tomorrow.